Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So I got a question from a young lady, and she's trying to convince her boyfriend to marry her. So, you know this is not going to go well, because you cannot convince anybody to marry you. You can manipulate people to marry you. I've known some women that have done that. You can give them ultimatums, but it usually doesn't work out in the long run. So check this out. She said, I saw your blog. I found it while I was searching for a question. Here's the thing. I have found a man I love, and I deeply know he loves me too. We have been together a little over a year. Since we started dating, we have talked about how we didn't want to fool around and that we were both looking for something serious. He had a past, and so did I. He was in a serious relationship for over 10 years, on and off, and they broke up more times than I can count. I've been in a serious relationship for 3 years. So yeah, we were both. What you say? So yeah, we were past the whole fooling around thing. Maybe 6 months into my relationship, we started talking about marriage and kids. I'm telling you, we knew from very early on that we had found each other. Then, a couple of weeks ago, we had a conversation with his brother and wife, not legally married, about the legality of marriage and how they didn't do it because of government payouts and stuff that makes no sense to me. But then he decided to adopt this thought as if it were an option for us. I want to be legally married, and I want a religious marriage. We are both Catholics, so what do I do? How do I explain to him that being legally married has benefits? I'm afraid he does not want to commit. Yes, we have talked about religious marriage. Catholic law states that marriage must both be legal and religious. He now says that there are other ways, but not for me. Well, marriage is a business, big business. So I think your boyfriend's looking at it from a legal point of view. And he doesn't want to get caught up. Because, a lot of guys, let's just face it, there's a lot of risks when it comes to getting married. So, plus he's been in a relationship for a long time, and, a lot of times, when guys break up, because the women usually break it off, but after a long relationship like that, that takes a lot out of a guy. Probably any guy, really. So, he's just getting back out there, living that single life. So, it's probably going to be a while before he decides to get locked into anything serious, especially marriage. So you can't really. So if you try to manipulate him into marrying you, it's still not gonna last. It's like you can't really force anybody to get married to you with good intentions. It's just not gonna work out that way. If you try to, because I know people that have manipulated, like women have manipulated and tried to shame the guy into getting married to them. You know, they'll say stuff like, we're living together and we're shacking up. Doesn't look good. It's not a good look for us. So that's a shaming tactic that a lot of women use. And the guy, he'll go along with it, or she'll give him an ultimatum, say, if you don't want to get married, let's just go our separate ways. You know, but that stuff, those tactics, it's just nothing comes good out of it in the long run. Nothing comes good. There's nothing positive I've ever seen come out of those women using those shaming tactics. So, at the end of the day, if it doesn't sound like you're on the same page, you want to get married, you know, because, you know, you believe in the union of marriage and being that you're Catholic and everything, and it sounds like he's thinking about the legality of marriage. He's not necessarily thinking about it from a religious point of view, but you're thinking about it from the religious point of view and the business side of things. So it doesn't sound like he's ready to get locked down in a marriage. And another thing, maybe he doesn't think you're worth getting married to. Because most guys, I mean, if they really want to be with a woman, they make it known. You know, just like most women. If a woman might say what she wants and doesn't want, but if the right guy comes in the picture and shows up, she'll throw all that shit out the window. So maybe he doesn't see you as worth being married to or in a long-term relationship. You know, maybe you're not you don't see the value that you bring into his life. So if that's the case, maybe y'all not supposed to be together, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. You know, so, but I know one thing, you can't really do anything about that. If someone doesn't want to be married to you, or if y'all have difference of opinions, you know, y'all can still be together, but y'all probably won't be married together. But that's what you want. You want to be married. He don't. So you're gonna have to make a decision. Either you're gonna you know, date, stay together, but not legally be married, or I guess you have to tell him, hey, I really want to be married, and if you don't, I guess I gotta go find somebody that wants to be married. You know? So you just sit down and talk to him. And, you know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to get upset or anything like that. Just tell him where you're coming from, and it doesn't have to be offensive. You know, just say what's on your mind, and you're gonna agree to disagree and make a decision what y'all gonna do with the relationship y'all have. So that's what I would say about that. So if you like what you heard, share this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.